They say that when you know, you just know. And many times that saying goes along with finding a romantic partner, finding the one, finding someone that you're going to really connect with and your soulmate possibly. But I think that along those lines, we forget that when you know also applies to when someone is not for you. And I don't know about you, but for a lot of my life, I've done a lot of convincing to myself that someone is for me when my inner self, my inner knowing, knew right from the start within a few minutes that the person was not for me. Like their lifestyle or something that they said that I just pretended not to hear, or that they have a few ex relationships that they still have to keep in touch with because of children, or because they have strong ties to this person, or like there's a lot of drama, and I would just pretend they never said that. No, this person is so perfect for me because we connect and we have so much fun and we have this chemistry. But when I look back, I can see most of the time that I knew right from the start. And why do we do this? We do it because we want it to work out. We want our imaginative, creations to really exist. We want to feel like we manifested this person that is exactly what we wanted. And most of the time in my situation, they were not at all what I wanted. But I just convinced myself that, oh, look, the guy of my dreams showed up. But I didn't take the time to find out what he was really like, to listen to what he's actually saying. Like, it seems like such an obvious thing, but sometimes we only hear the parts that we want to hear and we block out all the rest. I know I have done that so many times, and I'm so proud of myself because I catch myself on it a lot faster now. I'm so much more like, it might take a day or a couple of days or 2 weeks more recently to realize that no, I knew from the start. And I give myself credit for still giving it a chance just to make sure that I wasn't wrong when I already knew he wasn't the right person. But I think that's kind of an excuse too, because I just need to not doubt myself. I think it's good to give a chance if you're not totally sure or if you're trying to convince yourself. But I think with me, most of the time, I am totally sure. I just don't want to be sure. I want to be doubtful so that I can say, oh my God, it's working. I found him. He's finally here. And I don't want to do that to myself, because I also need to remind myself that if I do that, I'm blocking out the real one, like the real person the kind of person that I really want, and the kind of relationship that I really want. And it's okay it's actually great to find someone in front of you that isn't quite what you wanted, but to be aware that now you know it, like you catch yourself on it, and it's no longer like a 2, 5 year, 3 year, whatever thing. it doesn't take that long. And I'm pretty proud of myself for that. Like, I'm proud of myself for not taking so long to figure this out. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, maybe it's taken me a while to get to this point, but I'm getting way better. I'm so much more able to observe what is happening with my feelings. And I find it kind of really interesting how I'm like, oh, I just ignored that thing that he said. Like, why did I ignore it? And I laugh at myself now at it. Whereas before, I didn't even realize I was ignoring things. I didn't even know that I was like pretending that a person did or said something, and then, or like pretending that they didn't do or say something. Or I guess sometimes it was like, yeah, maybe their actions weren't lining up with their words, but I was like, oh, it's okay, it's gonna be fine, and it wasn't, and my whole life was turned upside down. But now there's no upside down. It's just like maybe a slight tilt, and then I see it, and then I can put it back into balance. I'm pretty proud of myself. But yeah, when you know, you know. And that goes for both sides, for when you know it's not the right person, but also when you know it's the right person. And I'm so excited to find the person that when I know that he's that guy. Gives me goosebumps just thinking about it. Thanks all for listening. I hope you're having a great... I had to think about what day it is today. Thursday. It feels like a Friday. It's rainy and cold here in Vancouver, and I'm so excited to just get cozy under my blankets and call it a quiet Thursday. And I'm excited for Friday tomorrow. Happy weekend almost to all of you guys, or whatever day this falls on for you when you're watching. I will talk to you soon. I obviously need some sleep, or I'm craving just rest. And yeah, when you know, you know. Thanks for listening.